Guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Weapon of choice tonight. How's it going, everyone? This is Ern. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Ern Collects. I'm a six-figure seller on eBay and TCG player, and I'm a bit of a degenerate. I am definitely taking my own product tonight. This has been a crazy week, so I decided to treat myself and just enjoy a little rip from the stash that I have, and maybe I can talk about one or two topics in the meantime. Fair warning, disclaimer. If you really enjoy ripping cards and like the pack tricks and all the gestures and stuff people do, you shouldn't watch this. I'm probably going to make some of you sick based on how I rip up packs. I just plow through these things. I think I said before, it's like seeing someone at a buffet just go ham. That's how I open up packs. So you have been warned. We're gonna go through in order: Ruler, Lost Abyss, and 151. If you're watching this, thank you for watching. This set, I just want the Charizard. This set, I want the Giratina, obviously. This set, I want the big three, and the Master Rolls I want are the Pikachu, Gengar, and Dragonite. Obviously, they're the most expensive cards. If I don't hit any of those, all you have to do is comment down below which one you want, and if I don't hit those, then everything in the box, including the bulk, I'll send to you. So that's my gift to you for watching. That's all you have to do. All that like, comment, subscribe, jazz, whatever. You can do whatever you want. But I don't mind either way. So let's go. Ruler. I'm going to have a seat. I hope everyone's going well. Right now it's a crazy time. Yeah, I've just been through a whirlwind of things lately. Personal life stuff. And it's been great. Just really tired. And I felt that I needed to just unwind a bit. And since I've basically tried to give up alcohol, good thing to give up, wrecks your sleep. That used to be a stress reliever back in the day, but nowadays, I try to take good care of the body and the mind and get enough sleep. I do like these pull tags, but I'm sad that, you can actually, you should be able to go through like this, right? Is that what people do? I think I've opened only one or two boxes of this. I bought this when this box was probably 45. I have not restocked on Ruler since everything just crashed and went to hell. Part of it's because I bought a bunch of boxes through just different channels, and when they were like 45 to 50, 45 to 55, I would say. And then when everything crashed, I kind of just took a step back and said, you know what, I'm only going to buy two sets. And those two sets are 151 and Lost Abyss. So I do have a good sizable portion of 151. I'm sitting on them. I guess you could say I'm investing in them. Ugh, cringe. 245. I'm using them as collateral. So what I do is sit on them, buy them, bought them for cheap. Great set. Sit on them, and then as they double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, 10x, whatever, in price, I'll start selling and trading off my allocation of them. So allocation, yeah, I have a distributor. Start selling off my inventory. So I guess you could say that's a type of investing, but I just look at it as long-term flipping. So yeah, I would rather buy a lot of 151 than most of the other Japanese stuff. Other than that, I have not really purchased any Japanese modern. Right now I'm actually buying English modern. Cringe. English. Why? The market's way too hot to ignore, and I've learned to just let my ego, put my ego aside, and just follow the wave, and I will do well right now. So I spent I don't know, probably close to high four figures, maybe five figures on singles lately, and slabs, not slabs, sealed. I cannot talk. And yeah, I'm actually really pumped. Ooh, nice Togepi card. I'm pumped to see how the next 3 or 6 months pan out. I feel like there's just so much noise right now. 151 English is pumping. You got the reprint that's coming. You got Surging Sparks. I pre-ordered I think 3 or 4 cases of that. I've only done that because I was able to pay. I think I paid like 104, 103 each after taxes and shipping over at Hills Wholesale Gaming. So I don't plan on keeping them. They are merely there as a flip, and I saw an opportunity. Ooh, Ninetales. Saw an opportunity to put some money in, and I'm going to do that and see how it pans out. The modern market right now, honestly, I know all of you probably know, it's just way too hot to ignore. And so, I'm a Japanese purist through and through. Wait, sorry, I got to check this again. I'm a Japanese purist through and through. I love Japanese stuff, but Japanese modern as of late has just been. I mean, I guess since all the prices crashed, a lot of this stuff has been less interesting, and so I'm just kind of taking my time and analyzing from the sideline. And I think now is such a great time to buy Japanese sealed. Everything's so cheap. But I don't know if now is the time for me to buy Japanese sealed to hold for long term outside of 151. So I'm going to be patient. I have been tracking a lot of the top hits in like Crimson Haze, which is like the Greninja and Twilight Masquerade, and then some other sets. And then hopefully I'll probably make a big play soon on some singles and some sealed. But for now, I'm just going to wait and see how this market goes with 151. It really surprises me how crazy the market turns just seemingly overnight as people decide they really want something that becomes older and older. It's funny because I'm laughing because I remember. Let's just talk about the Charizard UPC, right? The Charizard UPC, like, you cannot give away to people. It felt like people at that time were just so tired of it, and I was hearing all this stuff like, there's Zard fatigue. I'm like, dude, that's not a thing. I think it's more so like there's just too much stuff to pay attention to. And now, let's look at this. Charizard UPC, Charizard Ultra Premium Collection, TCG player, 161. What is going on? And then what? Mew Ultimate Premium Collection is what? 180. So fast forward through time, and the Mew UPC was at Costco for like $80 or whatever. You can get on TikTok. I think I got one for like 68, and people were just like, "Oh gosh, it's everywhere. Why?" And if you position yourself hard and went in, you are in great shape right now. I have probably like 10 or 12 UPCs tucked away. I think I bought them on like Walmart or something like that. Honestly forgot about them. I'll probably be selling half of them shortly here before the reprint comes, just so I can, realize some of those profits and then use them for something else. Yeah, going back to Japanese 151, there is a reprint that's coming apparently. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think like it still surprises me how much demand there is for this stuff. And now that I'm a vendor, professional vendor here, now that I vend, I think I've just got a new perspective where like that's online stuff, like all the YouTube people talking about, this set, that set, what's hot, and like a lot of them, I think they mean well, but a lot of them just don't have either the experience like actually selling in person, or a lot of them don't actually have like substantial amounts of product they're talking about. And by substantial amounts of product, I mean like more than a couple $100, right? Maybe even more than a couple thousand. Like providing commentary when that's your position, to me just seems very odd. I mean, it's like somebody who has one stock of Amazon talking about how great their stock portfolio is and how great Amazon is. It's like there's like no comparison in real life where someone would take this seriously. For someone else to say, XYZ about a certain position or stock or whatever it is, like that doesn't actually happen in real life. And so I find it so amazing that in this community, you can have people talk about things where it's like, I think this is gonna go up, and we're gonna make a ton of money. Nice season war. Anyway, I think it's funny. 151 Japanese. Thankfully, I got a storage unit, which I desperately needed because I had no space at this place that we're at our house. So I can put most of my stuff there. In terms of 151, I have probably like 250 boxes tucked away. And right now I'm slowly through them. I think I listed like 20, 25 in the last day or two. Yes, that is a lot if you think about like the amount, but I honestly haven't been buying anything else. So if you compare what that is to what someone like me normally buys, and this year I'll probably eclipse, I think, close to 200,000 in sales across all the different platforms, which is good for me, right? Profit margin is probably like 20 to 30%. I don't buy anything else. So I actually just sat on money for a long time and just waited and waited and waited until I had the opportunity, and then it came with 151. So, yeah, G. I promise you, I do not actually talk like that. This is like an Ali G meme. I don't know the name of this character, but hopefully one of you have been looking for that and you will enjoy it. What else is in here? So, yeah, I'm heavy into 151. I'm not actually a fan of the Master Balls. I think I can understand why you would. I can understand why one would want to collect them. I understand the scarcity, I guess, potential scarcity, but I'm not really a fan of like. It's literally just a change of the regular reverse to a tiny little Master Ball. I don't know. I'm being half a hater, but all right. Really Black Flame was a dud for me. Hopefully one of you want that. Next up, Lost Abyss. So I recorded the video the other day of me opening my Best of XY box. It was a disaster, just giving you guys a heads up. And I got to edit it because there's like 4 or 5 parts to it. What did I get from it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Grading pile flex. Oh. Don't want to show you guys my plays. Where the hell is it? Oh, I know where it is. It's in the other stack. Ah. I opened a $2,200 box for this $400 card. Go me. The story of that box is, I had a buddy that had that box for a long time, and I wanted to buy it from him when the great Japanese boom of last year was going on. Dude, there's like dog hairs. I will be happy the day when I don't have small dogs. And their hairs just show up everywhere. So that box was like 3,300, 3,400 a year and a half ago. And then it tanked. Now it sells for like 2,500, 2,600. So I ended up buying for like 2,200, which is a great deal. He needed some cash. I wanted that box. Worked out well. I ended up selling. I had a large influx of cash come in through selling some Grand Archive stuff, which I still haven't really talked about, but I ended up selling my Grand Archive collection. I flew to Singapore. I competed in a tournament, a collector's tournament. Pretty sure I just cut a card. I got a trophy. I got a 7th place trophy. And then I was going to go to Japan for a day for 36 hours. Coincidentally, oh my God, these hairs. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I have a buddy that collects all the 7th place trophies in that game. And, I saw an opportunity, got 7th, hit him up. He's like, how about you come to Japan? Which I was going to come to Japan anyway. Meet me up, let's have lunch, and sell it to me there. So I flew there, sold it to him, and I've been doing quite well over the last month, even though I haven't been posting. So just lots going on, and I had a decent influx of cash that I told myself that I was going to enjoy at least something, and I did. So I put a lot of that money aside for taxes, like 35% of it. Not touching that because Uncle Sam's around the corner. Paid off a bunch of credit cards. So the money I was going to have through TGC Player and eBay coming in a few weeks later, I paid it off early. Go me. And then the remaining money I scoped it out for my graded card plays and paying for PSA fees and a bunch of other things. So I ended up selling that collection quite a bit. The total amount was about 70,000, not in all cash, obviously. And then right away, all that money got zapped to zero as I paid for stuff. So I'm not rich. All that money's gone. It's been vanished. So that game was great. Collected it a while with some friends, and I still have some cards left. But you know, I just don't think I was in a position to really take care of the my collection moving forward. And it was just a lot of money to sit on. You know, that game is really interesting in that it has a very hardcore audience right now. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it seems to be growing, at least where I live in the Bay Area. And then of the people in the Discords that I kind of observed and met with, like the competitive scene is growing. And yeah, I think it's doing well. So good for them. But I think for now, I'm probably just going to go back and focus only on the Mons because I am a Pokemon collector. Pokemon's my jam. I don't think it's ever going to go away. Other games are great, but yeah, I think part of this is just so much nostalgia for me that it's going to be hard for me to give up. Metagross. What's this guy again? Calyx's horse. Kingdra. Sableye. Cool. I feel like Giratina's coming up, fellas. So yeah, so what have you been up to? Are you buying into 151? Are you buying modern? What are you currently purchasing? I kind of feel like there's just so much going on that like there's a lot of hysteria. That's how I'll explain it. Like there's so much hysteria going on and everyone's everyone in the YouTube sphere is like, I told you guys all along, and I don't know. It's an interesting time because I remember at the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, I'm sure many of you do as well. As those first few sets started to get printed, and people start seeing the hits, like, yeah, I remember seeing videos where people were saying like, "Oh, Scarlet and Violet are going to take us back to like the dark era of Pokemon where no one really cares anymore." It's like, how do we go from that to this where people are just dying to buy boxes of a snooze set that isn't even out yet? And ooh, what is that? I know, I just find it very funny, very entertaining, and makes me feel How much is this card? Galarian per Berserker v Japanese. $10. So if you've been looking for this card, hopefully you have. One comment per video, or one comment in this video. I think that's it, right? Do we have a double? Ooh, another Galarian Berserker. And that's it. So that was that box. Hopefully somebody's happy about that. You know, I will also top load it because I'm sure one of you will appreciate that. No need to pay for shipping or anything. I'll cover it. It's only going to be like $4, I think. So there you go. 2 down. And now the fun one. Let's touch it for good luck. I think the best pull I've had from this in Japanese is, let's see. Actually, don't know. I know in English I pulled the Charizard, which is great. Japanese, I was giving away free packs when I was vending like 3 or 4 months ago. And if you spent 25 bucks, I would give you a free pack. And I gave this kid $2 because, you know, he's just a young kid with his dad. They bought stuff, just want to be nice, show him some love. And the kid was going off about how, like, oh, you know, I'm probably not going to get anything. And like, these have already been pulled. And his dad's just telling him, like, oh, or the hit's already been pulled. And his dad's just telling him, like, oh, you know, just, you know, thank the man and just, you know, open it up and let's see what we get. He pulls a, what did he pull? Oh, he pulls a reverse holo Dragonite. And I'm like, God damn it. It's like I think at the time it was like a $45 card. I made his day, and I'm happy I did. You know, acts of kindness like that are you know, important to the world. But damn, that Dragonite would have been nice to have. I have been debating on should I make a 151 Master Ball binder, and you know, I probably shouldn't make more goals and collection goals because I'm just not going to finish them. I'm supposed to be working in my Electrode Machamp binder. I have a bunch of those cards. I haven't put them in a binder yet, so I'm kind of basically the worst. I was gonna say if that was a Master Ball, I would be a very sad boy. Starmie. Let's see. My fondest memory of Kanto. I leveled Blastoise in Pokemon Blue to 100 by hand, and it was excruciating. I think it took like 3 or 4 runs of the Elite Four just to get one level. Goldeen or Sea King, and it was terrible. I remember just that was probably one of my fondest memories in Kanto, is just being able to do that and dominating that game. I actually have more fond memories of Mew. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations, somebody. How much is this? 151 Japanese, 52, $10. Well, congrats. Let's see what the hit is that's coming. Yeah, I think I have more memories in Johto, and the reason being is because I think the anticipation for Johto, because I keep saying it all weird, Johto, because Kanto was so good. Like, I remember, you know, you could see the promotional materials. I think it was like a trailer for like the anime, for the cartoon, and they showed like the Donphan, and everyone was freaking out, like, oh my gosh, what's the elephant? They finally have an elephant. Yeah, I remember playing Gold, and when I figured out that you could play all of Kanto in Gold, man, my mind blew. My mind blew up. It was just such a great like graduation and progression from one game, you know, like the OG game, which had its, you know, it was fun, had its limitations. Like the Safari Zone was literally the worst thing ever. Never ever caught anything good. But I think the sequel was just experiencing the sequel and the anticipation for the sequel. I think that was amazing. Oh, I wish it scared us with the Master Ball. Oh well. You know, I have no idea. Dude, there's so many print lines. Holy cow. There's like a crosshair right there. You see that? I have no idea how much these reverse holos go for. I assume probably 5 cents or something. But at this point, there's got to be an ungodly amount of reverse holos that exist. Ooh, Charmander! Hey, buddy. What is this? Charmander, AR Japanese. I don't know what this, what's the price on this guy? Oh, $6. $8. Nice. Oh, Machamp. I'm actually going to take this from my binder, my Machamp binder. Yoink. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Let's praise Weedle. Good luck, my Pop 2 buddy. What is that on your... All right, we're going to clean you up. Get you a new sleeve. I got the... So I participated in my buddy Red or Blue, Rob, his box break for Thunder Knuckle, in which I pulled this. Nice. And I got a Weedle in the pack and decided, like, wait, there's no way this Weedle has been graded. This Weedle is a Pop 2. So if you're looking, I know what I got. Pop 2. Just saying. We can make a deal. Another Weedle for you. Boss's Orders or Giovanni, whatever that is. Coming up. Maybe it's a double hit box. Are there double hit boxes in this? I really like this card. It's art. I think the biggest meme that the Pokemon Company has done to us is somehow Alolan Executor is a dragon. And somehow it's like one of the featured Pokemons in Paradise Dragona. Like my brain just hurts thinking about why they would do that. But, you know, who am I to tell them what to do with their IP? And when you have a set that's literally called Dragon Paradise. I don't know how you missed the mark on that. Voltorb, okay. We're coming up, or there's no hit in this box. Which, I don't know if they still do that. I know with EV Heroes, when they reprinted it, then on, not all boxes had SRs. Wartortle, okay. One of you guys is going to be happy. You know what, I'll top load both of these so I can get rid of these top loaders. That's one downside of buying on TCG Player. You will get an ungodly amount of top loaders to the point where you're probably just going to throw half of them away. Get out of here, dog hair. Okay. Mew EX. Would you look at that? I have no idea what this costs. Mew EX 195. $10. And then Wartortle. $7. So what? That's 25 bucks. Well, one of you guys gets 25 bucks worth of singles from 151. So as we near the end of this video, just want to say thank you. Let me know. What are you doing right now in this hot market? Everyone's saying these are the good old days. And I have to say, I have been through this since 2019, 2020. Oh, Nidoking. Wait. Oh, yeah, Nidoking. And I'm starting, I think now I'm at the point where I see the patterns and I recognize the feelings, if you will. And I get a sense of calm with this boom that's happening because I know, I think at this point I have the skills, or I have some skills to understand how to recognize patterns and trends and not get sucked up in all the FOMO. Which, who doesn't love some FOMO, huh? So that's the box. Congrats to one of you. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend and take care of yourselves. Peace.